One of the things we're going to do with the math and the programming here, and you're going to be tested on as well, is conversions. You're used to conversions from science class, and we are going to use programs to practice, especially the division portion and the remainder portion of a conversion. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask the user to enter a total amount of seconds. And then we're going to take that and split it up so we know how many minutes there were and how many seconds were left over in that minute. So I'm going to use this process first. This is the way I learned how to do conversions in high school. If you know a different way, that's okay, but I'm going to show you my way because that's the way I know. Let's say our user enters 140 seconds. So we're going to have three variables when it's all said and done. We're going to have a variable called user seconds, know how many seconds there were. Then we're going to convert into minutes and then seconds. All three of these are going to be integers because they're going to be whole numbers. So these are the three variables that we're going to be working with here. Now, if our user enters 140 seconds, and this is going to be, I'll put the variable names in red, the value associated with user seconds, then I know from living on this earth that for every 1 minute we have 60 seconds. So this gives me the ability now to cancel out similar data types to do the proper conversion. So then going across, you're going to multiply. Put multiply in there. And then going up and down, you're going to divide. Make that black. Get that right. And then going up and down, we divide. So we'll just make the text look a little different here. I know it's a little sloppy. It's off the cuff here. So you're going to be taking 140 and dividing by 60 to get the 1 minute. That 140 though is what the user enters. So we're going to use the scanner to produce that. So let's head over to our program. I already imported my scanner, import java.util.scanner above the class. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to declare my three variables, which I had on the other screen, integer user seconds, minutes, and seconds. And then I'm going to ask my user through a print line, because remember, we have to show the user what we want from them, enter an amount of seconds. On the next line, we're going to use, because we're bringing in integers, we're going to put the value entered to the variable user seconds. So user seconds equals, what does it equal? What did I forget to do? I forgot to create an instance of my scanner. So scanner, we'll call it keyboard, equals new scanner. It's a brand new scanner we're creating in the program, system.in. So user seconds equals keyboard.next integer. Cool. Now we're going to do the same math conversion over here to get the amount of minutes. So we want to first solve for minutes. So minutes will equal user seconds divided by 60. That's how many total minutes are going to be in there. This is a good practice in dividing integers, because they will always round down. So 140 divided by 60 is actually going to come out to be 2.33333, but because it's an integer, can't have a decimal, it's going to only be 2. Then This is going to practice using our remainder math. Seconds will equal user seconds %60. That pulls out the remaining amount of seconds after a whole number has been pulled out. So 2.333 is also in this instance 2 over 2 and then a remainder of 20. So the 20 extra seconds is going to be the total amount of time. So I'll print this out. We'll use the minutes variable. And then we'll put in the seconds variable. Don't forget the plus signs around your print line. When I run my system print, it's going to enter for amount of seconds. So I'm going to keep consistent. I'll enter the 140, 2 minutes, and 20 seconds. Now, keep the math simple. If I do another one, say 150, notice how it added those 10 to the seconds. If I do 180, that means there is not a remainder left, 3 minutes and 0 seconds. So we're going to be doing this same kind of conversion process for practicing division. I believe the problem we're going to do is a little bit more complicated, but a lot of fun.